So there's like this red light shining. There it is. I don't know what it is. I think it's that. There we go. Figured it out. Yes. That's really gonna bother me. Look. My eye's red. Now my other eye is red. My mouth's red. I'm red. I'm like cyborg. Hello. So I couldn't film in my house because work is supposed to call me, and I don't want to start filming and then have them call me and then like me have to stop filming in the middle of whatever I'm talking about. Because I'm waiting, I'm just kind of here killing time, so I figured let's just film in the car. So I think I'm gonna start, this is gonna be the first video of my venting with the Venti series. Yay! My best friend actually gave me this idea, and he was like, you're always drinking Starbucks, why don't you do a venting with the Venti series, because you like venting and you like venties. And I'm like, you're a genius. I figured, what's a good place to vent about shitty drivers other than the car? Like, it's getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to turn on my car for this after a while. Hold. So yeah, let's start. The thing about shitty drivers is that, one, they don't signal. I hate when, say, you get onto the freeway, right? And you have to change lanes to stay on that freeway that you just got on, because if you stay in the lane that you are currently in, you'll be going off to a different freeway, going the opposite direction of where you need to go. And I hate when like cars are zooming by and like you're trying to change lanes, and like people are just so selfish that they need to stay and get to that freeway that you're trying to avoid. Like, if people were smart enough, they would think like, hey, that car's trying to get out of the lane that I am trying to get into. Why don't I be nice and let them in so that I can go in? No, that's not how drivers work. People don't see things that way. And it drives me insane. Another thing that drives me crazy is I drive a Honda Civic. It's a compact car-ish, okay? And I hate when I am trying to make a right turn and the car in front of me is about the size of my car, doesn't squeeze by the car in front of them because they don't realize that they fit. Like, you're driving a tiny ass car. You fit. Move forward. I hate it. It always happens, especially when I'm in a hurry. Like, I'm running late for work because I took too long, like, getting ready. Every time, the car in front of me that is trying to turn will be the size of my car and will think that they don't fit. I hate it. I'm just yelling at them like, what are you doing? You fit. If I fit, you fit. You know what I mean? I hate when people drive big ass cars and then they can't park them. What are you doing driving a big ass truck if you can't park it? What are you doing? What are you doing? But I think I hate people that drive little cars and can't park the most. It all goes back to the whole turning thing. If I can park into that spot in one sweep, you're fucking up in life. You should not be driving. No driving. Stop. I understand maybe catching a parking spot a little late and then you have to back up and then like go in, whatever. But if you see a parking spot and you are at the right angle and you go in and then you have to back out just to straighten out and then you go back in, like, why are you driving? This isn't really a problem when it comes to being on the road, like the road. But when I'm in a drive-through, I hate when the car in front of me gives their order at whatever drive-thru I'm at, which is normally Starbucks. So say they give their order at Starbucks and they're done. They move up, right? But he's just really far away from the car in front of him. The car in front of me can easily move up to allow me to place my order. I hate that so much. And I hate it even when it's not me right behind a person. I hate it when other cars just do it like to the car in front of me or like the car behind me. Like, be considerate, like think about it. And like maybe they don't understand like the size of their car and that's why they're so far away from the car in front of them, or they think that their car is super fucking special and it can't like be in a certain vicinity around other cars. But then you shouldn't be in a drive-thru. Don't be in a drive-thru if you're gonna be a dick and have a giant ass gap between you and the car in front of you. I've seen it so many times. It hinders other people from placing their order because you're over here hogging up all the space. Stop. And then there's the usual, you know, people that cut you off. I don't know, the speeding guy that almost kills you. Those are, you know, those are usual things that would make anyone angry, you know? I hate when people tailgate you, and that's also a common thing with anyone. Like, don't you guys hate when someone's eating your butt? How does it taste back there? Do you like it? I had some frijoles earlier. I hate it when, like, there's clearly nowhere else for you to go, and, like, they're on your butt, basically. They're tailgating you, and it's like you're not getting any closer to your destination by being this close to my car. Relax. We're all in the same traffic. Calm your tits. Scoot back a little, all right? And then I also hate it. There's all this free lane space, and the one person in a hurry, or I don't know if they're in a hurry, maybe they just like tailgating people, will be behind me this close to my car when they could easily just go around and go in like the third lane over there. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why are you tailgating the one person on the road? If you could change lanes, just go somewhere else. I don't understand. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Something that bothers me about drivers, when they don't let a big rig change lanes, especially when it's an important lane change, you know? I see this most when they're trying to merge onto the freeway that they need to get on or get off the freeway that, like, you know, whenever they have to change freeways, I see this the most. And I'm always that one of those people that lets them through because I understand that they have a job to do and they need to get there. Like, they can't get there if everyone's not gonna let them change and get into their lane that they need to get into. When people don't let big rigs change lanes, like, I get that they'll slow you down if you're in a hurry. I understand that. If you're a person that's not in a hurry, or like you just got off work and like you're trying to get home but you're not in a hurry, just let the guy through, change lanes, go around him after you let him into the lane he needs to get into, because he has a job to do. He also has a family to get to, maybe. Be a good person on the road. I hate when people are not in their lanes, if that makes sense. Like, I'll be in my lane and like the car like in front of me but like kind of close to me is like hugging my lane, you know, to the point where they're basically over the line. Like, what are you, why I'm gonna wrap this up. All in all, I think we're all stupid drivers, honestly. Like, sometimes I don't realize that I'm like hugging a lane, or that I'm like on someone's butt, or that I didn't let a car in. Like, sometimes you're just not aware of it, and that's fine. But if you're clearly aware of what you're doing, you're an asshole. Be a good person on the road. I also have some serious road rage, and that might be part of it. Maybe if I were a happier person, things like this wouldn't annoy me as much. But that's not the case. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. And, sorry that I film all over the place. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. at the bottom. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, kids. I'm burning. Give me that air. I'm dying. We're gonna change that. My bronzer. Can you hear that? Should I just have it off? I get really angry. I'm not good with distance. I'm not good with percentages or distance. I didn't want to pay attention in math class those years. I'm sorry.